Food as nutrients. We eat food to provide us with a balanced source of minerals, vitamins, proteins, and fats. A variety of fresh, unprocessed foods with a wide range of tastes, colors, and textures is the best indication of a balanced diet. When we are emotionally stressed, physically overexerted, when we smoke, drink, when we lack sunshine, fresh air, and exercise, when we eat plants grown on synthetic soil and animals fed on synthetic foods, then our body's nutrient requirement increases and we must adapt our diet and lifestyle or fall sick. The best indication that our body's nutrient requirements are fulfilled or not is whether we feel well or whether we have symptoms of being sick. If you are more tired this week than you were the last week, or if you have slept less deep, had more pains, or newer symptoms, then there's a possibility that your body's nutrient requirement is not being met. Deficiencies of nutrients and problems in producing or absorbing them are shown by symptoms that we can look for. Fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K are stored by our body in fat. Water-soluble vitamins C and B are not stored, and any unused vitamins are flushed out with urine and must be more frequently replenished. Vitamins are molecules that have a left and a right-handedness to their shape, just like our hands have. When vitamins are made in laboratories and factories, there are just as many left-handed molecules as right-handed molecules produced. When vitamins are made in our bodies, there are only right-handed molecules produced and used. So it is important to use natural-made vitamins made by plants and animals rather than the much cheaper synthetic ones made in factories. Essential nutrients are those that cannot be produced by the body and must be obtained from food. These are vitamin C, omega-3, omega-6, and 9 amino acids. Minerals. Minerals are needed for bones and are needed to regulate body chemistry. They are concentrated in herbs and spices, molasses, and yeast. Potassium is essential in regulating ATP with sodium for energy generation. Symptoms of deficiency are mood changes, constipation, muscle cramps, dry, scaly skin, and acne. Dietary sources include legumes, potato skin, tomatoes, and bananas. Highest concentrations are in molasses, parsley, saccharin, coffee, tarragon, and yeast. Sodium is essential in regulating ATP with potassium for energy generation. Dietary sources are sodium chloride, also called table salt. Chlorine is needed for production of hydrochloric acid for the stomach and for cellular pump functions. Table salt is the main dietary source. Calcium is needed not only for bones but also for muscles and blood. Symptoms of deficiency are irritability, depression, insomnia, eczema, brittle nails, joint pains, high cholesterol levels, and muscle cramps. Dietary sources include dairy products, fish with bones like salmon and sardines, green leafy vegetables, nuts and seeds. Highest concentrations are found in basil, marjoram, thyme, mint, poppy seeds, and molasses. Phosphorus is a component of bones, cells, and is used in energy processing and many other functions. Symptoms of deficiency are anxiety, fatigue, and bone pain. Dietary sources include poppy seeds, parsley, chives, yeast, and tomato. Magnesium is required for chlorophyll, which allows plants to obtain energy from light. It is also required for processing ATP for energy generation and for bones. Symptoms of deficiency are anxiety, nervousness, lethargy, muscle cramps, and dizziness. Dietary sources include nuts, soybeans, and cocoa. Highest concentrates are in herbs like chives, sage, basil, parsley, cumin, sesame seeds, tarragon, marjoram, coriander, saffron, cloves, thyme, and rosemary. Also found in flax seeds, wheat bran, and molasses. Iron is required for hemoglobin, which allows blood cells to carry oxygen to the cells. Symptoms of deficiency are nervousness, dizziness, headaches, constipation, spoon-shaped nails, nails with a central ridge, brittle nails and hair, cracking at corner of mouth, and tongue inflammation. Dietary sources include red meats, leafy green vegetables, fish like tuna and salmon, eggs, beans, and whole grains. Highest concentrations are in thyme, parsley, mint, marjoram, cumin, basil, rosemary, sage, cinnamon, anise seeds, chives, molasses, wheat bran, and flax seeds. Copper, selenium, zinc, manganese, and molybdenum are required by many enzymes. Main dietary sources are seeds and nuts. Vitamins. Vitamins are vital for health. They are found in all plants and animals. Vitamin A is an ester which is converted to the alcohol retinol in the small intestines. It is vital for healthy eyes. If you enter a dark place from a light one, and it takes you very long to adapt to and see objects in the low light, then you have what is called night blindness. This can be an indication that you are deficient in vitamin A. Other symptoms of deficiency are fatigue, insomnia, weight loss, inflammation of the sinuses, ear abscesses, dry scaly skin, acne, hangnails, dry scalp, and dry, itchy, tired eyes. Vitamin A is found naturally in many foods. The main food sources are liver and cod liver oil, carrot, sweet potato, spinach, pumpkin, cantaloupe, butter, cheese, and milk. Vitamin D is not found in sufficient quantities in many foods. It is produced in our skin when we have sufficient sunlight. Bone problems are the main symptoms of deficiency. Other symptoms of deficiency are diarrhea, insomnia, burning mouth, and sweating scalp. Main food sources are fatty fish and cod liver oil, eggs, mushrooms, and yeast. Vitamin E deficiency is rare and is almost never caused by a poor diet. Symptoms of deficiency are inflamed varicose veins and premenstrual cramps. Foods rich in vitamin E are wheat germ, nuts like almonds and hazelnuts, and green leafy vegetables. Vitamin K is required for blood coagulation and protein formation. Flora bacteria in our colon synthesize a significant portion of our vitamin K requirements. This is one of the reasons why newborns often receive a vitamin K shot at birth in order to tide them over until they are 5 or 7 days old, when their colon becomes colonized. Symptoms of deficiency are nosebleeds. Vitamin K is found chiefly in wheat bran and green leafy vegetables. 2 tablespoons parsley contains 150% recommended daily allowance for vitamin K for an adult male. Vitamin C, also called ascorbic acid, is an essential nutrient for humans as the human body cannot produce its own supply. Vitamin C, a protecting antioxidant, is needed for wound healing. Deficiency symptoms include poor wound healing, colds, bleeding gums and loose teeth, and scurvy. Scurvy often presents itself initially as symptoms of depression and lethargy, followed by formation of spots on the skin, spongy gums, and bleeding from the mucous membranes. The richest natural source of vitamin C are fruits and vegetables like rosehip, acerola, red pepper, kiwi, red currant, lemons, and cranberries. Vitamin B is a group of water-soluble vitamins that play important roles in cell metabolism. The B vitamins increase the rate of metabolism, useful if you want to lose weight. They also maintain healthy skin and hair. Deficiency causes cracks in the lips, high sensitivity to sunlight, inflammation of the tongue, emotional disturbances, impaired sensory perception, weakness and pain in the limbs, and periods of irregular heartbeat. B vitamins are found in whole unprocessed foods, meats, beans, yeast, and molasses. Protein. A protein is a folded chain made up of a combination of 20 types of amino acids, 9 of which are essential and can be only produced by plants. We must get them by eating the plants or the animals who ate the plants. Proteins that we eat are broken down by our stomach into the amino acids, which are then used to make proteins for growth and maintenance, for building all the cells, muscles, blood and bones, hair and skin, and all the organs, as well as all the enzymes and hormones. Protein deficiency, only seen in countries with famines, can lead to reduced intelligence or mental retardation. The main dietary sources of protein are meat, eggs, cheese and whey, beans, seeds, and nuts. Fats. Fats are required to keep cell membranes functioning properly, to insulate body organs against shock, to keep body temperature stable, and to maintain healthy skin and hair. Fats are made of fatty acids, and there are two essential fatty acids that must be obtained from our foods, omega-3 and omega-6. While omega-6 is widely available from foods, omega-3 is readily destroyed by heat, air, and light during the modern efficient oil extraction processes. Omega-3 and omega-6 work together, and there should be twice as much omega-3 as omega-6. Because of the abundance of omega-6 and the lack of omega-3 in the modern diet, this is difficult to achieve without flax seeds, which have 4 times more omega-3 than omega-6. Omega-3 deficiency causes acne, eczema, loss of hair, dry scalp, and poor wound healing. The main dietary sources of omega-3s are flax seeds and cold water fatty fish like salmon. Low-calorie meal replacement. When we want to lose weight, we need to eat less calories and exercise more. To ensure that we get all our required nutrients, a low-calorie meal replacement product like Herbalife with an omega-3 supplement can be used. The minerals and natural vitamins are provided by a mix of herbs and spices carefully dried into a powder that can be mixed with water or milk.